guys, welcome to Custom Importz TV. Now today I'm going to show you how to make a flare out of my guards. We had a bit of an incident, so I'm going to have to make a replacement one, which I'm going to make a mould out of my flare on this side to be able to put on the other side. And so I'm going to show you how to make it out of fiberglass, and we'll see how we go. So your first step that you want to do is put plastic tape down where you want to mould. The reason why is because fiberglass actually doesn't stick to plastic, so you don't want to be able to start your moulding and not be able to get your mould off. Before you start any type of fiberglassing, cut up the pieces you need first, because you have to wear gloves while doing this because it can end up being a very, very sticky and messy job. Now when it comes to mixing resin and the hardener, make sure you definitely put, it's usually about 10% or whatever you put in. A lot of people where they've put a lot of hardener in and don't actually realise how much they put in, because if you feel this now, it's actually really warm and you can start a fire with putting too much hardener in because it gets so hot. So be really careful with that. First bit is just really put the resin down first before you put any fiberglass. And really just make sure you're just really dabbing the resin into the fiberglass, just so the fiberglass can really soak it up. Just putting the second layer on, just making sure I've really cleared up the whole area, which is going to be enough once I take the mold off that I can cut it and put it on the other side. If you're just doing something as simple as just a flare, I'd recommend about 2 to 3 layers, which lasts me pretty good. Now once the fiberglass isn't too soft, but it's also not too hard, it's good to just even grab like one of these rollers. I think they're only a few bucks from a shop anyway, where you can just really roll in on the flare and just make sure there's no air bubbles. So I've let the fiberglass and the resin set overnight. Now I'm about to take it off, and this is the real tricky part. You just got to make sure when you're pulling the sticky tape off that you don't actually crack your mold. Alright, so let's give this a shot. Now if it's your first time doing this, I suggest to wear gloves, because it gets a bit sharp. Oh, yay, it's off. And we got the first piece of our mould. It's pretty damn good. Perfect fit. It's perfect, that's awesome. Very impressed.